Well, I actually have one more part to my story. I met with a woman who runs a podcast, and it's all about food trucks. Ariel Smith has talked to so many food truck owners from actually all over the world for her podcast. She's called the Food Truck Scholar. She's a PhD student at Purdue. So we sat down together and talked trends in food trucks. Rest assured, she believes food trucks will be going strong for the next several years, but she predicts that a lot of them, and many in this area specifically, will eventually transition to a brick and mortar. That's because she says there's always something new on the horizon. Ariel had mentioned that unfortunately some people look down on the food industry. She talked about how people are always telling students that they better go to college, otherwise you'll be flipping burgers. She says, what's wrong with flipping burgers?
Your doctors are great, your lawyers are great, but who gets to feed them? Who keeps your doctor going when they're tired and when they're hungry? It's your chef. So it's not a greater than, it's not a less than. We are all in this together.
You can head to WLFI.com to read more about my conversation with Ariel, and I'll also include information about her podcast as well. But Ariel and I talked about how food brings everyone together, obviously, and Ariel said the best stories are at the dinner table, but she says now we can get some of the best stories at the curbside.
Wow.
Yeah, talk about a kindred spirit. I think she likes food trucks just as much as you do.
I know. We could have talked for hours, I swear. I love
You should
her.
be a guest on her podcast. That's a
Ariel!
suggestion for you. There you go. She could talk for hours about food trucks.
Well, this has been a lot of fun all summer.
Yeah.
What, you've done 10 food trucks?
I think 10 or 11,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
It's been really fun. But before we go, I want to say thank you, obviously, to all the food trucks for letting me on. I know our camera gear wasn't exactly fitting in the trucks very well, so thank you for that. Thank you, Jeff Smith, for letting me do this. Thank you to our chief photographer, Ryan Delaney, for shooting everything for me and editing, and also Brandon Folk, our photojournalist, also helped me with some editing, too. So thank you guys so much. It's been so fun. I loved it.
Great job all summer.